What's up, guys? It is your girl Bomb Jalam, and I am back to talk some more basketball, of course. So today I want to get into some predictions for the second round of the NBA playoffs. The first round are well underway. We actually have a few series that are over, including the Pistons and the Bucks, as well as the Celtics and the Pacers. So I have faith in the Clippers and the Jazz, but I know that they will probably end up getting not swept, but they will end up losing to their respective higher seed teams that they are playing. I salute the Jazz and the Spurs for the heart that they have been maintaining throughout the series. It's not easy to play these teams, this Rocket team and this Warriors team. And the Clippers, they have really been fighting hard. This is a team that they have been the entire season, I will say. I've been watching Clippers games throughout the regular season, and they were always a hard fighting team, always fought hard, especially having Monetization on your team. He just brings something to their games. So I would give the Clippers and the Jazz maybe one more game in the series to possibly take it to 6 games, but no more than that. So as far as the second round goes, we're going to most likely see the Rockets and the Warriors. And my prediction for this particular series, I think it will definitely be hard fought because the Rockets were this close, this close to the finals last season. So I know they want to come back and they want to prove themselves worthy. Chris Paul is finally able to play. He's healthy. God forbid he gets hurt again during this series. But I think the Rockets, they're going to come out and they're going to go all in order to beat and defeat this Warriors team. Will it be an easy series? No. I'm definitely predicting that it goes to 6 or 7 games between them. The thing with the Rockets, though, and why I don't believe they had the edge over the Warriors, is that their bench, I wouldn't say it's as deep. I think they can go toe-to-toe with the Warriors bench, but I don't believe it's as deep. And in the playoffs, the bench isn't playing all that much anyway. Your star players, your main lineups, they're getting most of the minutes anyhow. So I think Rockets will be able to give the Warriors a run. It would be dope if they were to beat them in 7 games because they wanted it really bad last season. They were very close and they just couldn't seal the deal in the 7th game after Chris Paul got hurt. When it comes to the Blazers and the Nuggets in the second round, this is interesting because the Blazers have upped their defense in the playoffs. I would say their defense was pretty standard, somewhat solid during the regular season. But in the playoffs, they have really upped the ante against OKC, who has one of the top defensive ratings as a team in the regular season. So it's interesting to me. The thing with the Nuggets, though, Jokic, he's so influential. I would definitely say he's the Nuggets star player. And he is essentially a point forward. So his passing ability, his ability to create plays, to see things before they happen, I think he would help the Nuggets to have the edge over the Trailblazers in the second round. I'm predicting that this series could possibly go to 6 games. Portland, they fight very hard on their home court. They have like a very good record when they're at home. However, the Nuggets have the home court advantage in that particular series since they are the 2 seed. So we'll just have to see if Portland can steal a game in Denver, then you know what I'm saying, it might be game time, it might be Dame time. So we'll just have to see. I think it will be a hard fought series either way. You know, Dame and McCollum, they've been fighting for years to get out of the first round. It looks like they finally are going to, but will they be able to get to the third? This is going to be a big test for them. I also salute the Nuggets because the Nuggets, they missed the playoffs last year by 1 game. I think they had to play like the Timberwolves or something like that, and they lost. And then for them to come back this season and be the 2nd seed, that's not an easy thing. And I think it's very commendable. The improvements that they've made and the role players, how they've been contributing, I think it's very dope. This will be hard because I like the Nuggets and I like the Trailblazers both. I think I'm going to give the Blazers, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to go with the Nuggets, but I'm going to say the Blazers might take this series in 6 games. Now, this is in the instance that the Spurs they lose this series to the Nuggets, and I think they will. I don't think they're going to top the Nuggets. They have too much pride. They're the 2 seed. They're not going to lose to the 7 seed in the playoffs. So I think it'll end up being the Nuggets versus the Blazers. When it comes to the East, these are going to be some very, very, very fun matchups. Ben versus Cal, they already had their slight beef last season. Seeing Embiid go up against Gasol, this is going to be fun. Kawhi going against Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris. Toronto, they have the pride as well. They're the 1st seed. They also added Kawhi this season, so they definitely want to get to the ECF into the finals. 76ers, they have their own set of baggage because they got knocked out in the second round last season? They got knocked out in the 2nd round last season by the Celtics. So this is another instance where 2 teams, they're trying to battle their demons from last year's playoffs. When it comes to offense, I'm going to give Toronto. Ooh, this is tough. This is really tough because Philly has bigs that can stretch the floor, but so does Toronto. Toronto has Ibaka and they have Gasol, and then Philly has Embiid and Boban. I'm going to give Toronto the edge. They have some, Kawhi has the championship caliber experience under his belt, so he'll be able to lead his team on that front. Danny Green as well, he also has a ring, so they kind of have this edge when it comes to championship experience. That's not to say that Philly can figure out a way to beat them. That's not to say that. The Raptors beat the 76ers 3 times this season during the regular season, so I'm going to give them the edge up on Philly. But I do think it's going to take a while before either team gets 4 games. I would say it may even go to 7. It's going to be intense and it's going to be gritty and it's going to be physical because these teams like to play that way, and I love that. That's what you want to see in the playoffs. So I think that's the kind of series we're going to get. It's going to be a gritty play style. It's going to be physical. It's going to be a lot of hard fouls. But I think they're going to fight to the death. But I do think Raptors is going to take the series, and it could possibly go to 7. Last but not least, we have the Celtics and the Bucks. I want to give a shout out to the Celtics because their season has been somewhat tumultuous, to say the least. It's just been a lot going on when it comes to locker room drama and things of that nature. I think the Bucks, they're ready to prove themselves. Budenholzer has done a great job with that team. So they're finally the 1st seed, and they want to prove, who they are. When it comes to offense, I think Boston does have the edge. They have so many players that can stretch the floor. So it will be tough. It's going to be a tough series. The good thing about the Bucks is that they do have Chris Middleton, they do have Eric Bledsoe, they do have Brook Lopez. So it will definitely be a fight. And of course they have Giannis. Giannis does so much for the team, and now he shoots from 3. So Bucks are going to come out swinging. They're also the 1st seed, so they have home court advantage. This is going to be another tough series. We'll have to see how the first couple of games go because it's going to be at Bucks home floor the first couple of games. If the Celtics can take one and hang in there, then I think they'll definitely smell blood and they'll feel like they can take any team. That's one thing about the Celtics. They're a very confident team. They feel like they can beat anyone, anybody. And we saw earlier in the season, in the regular season, when they did beat the Warriors. When it comes to the season series, the Bucks did beat the Celtics 2 out of 3 times. The Bucks are very tough. They're a smart team. But Celtics are as well. And they have so many weapons. That's the thing with them. I think I'm going to give the edge to the Celtics. Even though they're the lower seed. No. I changed my mind. I'm going to give it to the Bucks. I'm going to give the Bucks the benefit of the doubt. Even though they haven't been to the ECF in a while, I'm going to give them the edge because they've just been playing phenomenally all season against every good team. Rockets, Warriors, you name it, they've been beating them. So I'm going to give them the edge over the Celtics. I think this series could possibly go to 7. possibly, but I think Bucks will take care of it and they will end up going to the ECF. Of course, once the ECF gets here and we know who's going to go to it, I can talk about if I was wrong, if I was right, you know, all my predictions and all that stuff. And I will basically give my prediction of how I think the ECF will go and how the WCF will go. But I thank you guys. If you watched to the very end, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate everyone who stuck with me. I appreciate all my new subscribers. Show some love in the comments so I can say hey to you. If you have any videos that you would like for me to review or react to, please leave a link down below. And I will see y'all in my next video.